potentially a better defense here facing off with the Colts. They only allowed 13.5 fantasy points last week to running backs here. So I do think there's a possibility that it'll be a tougher matchup. I don't know if hoping for 100 here is the right approach, but it's certainly 16.5 rather. I wanted to get that right, but I don't think it's necessarily the right approach to worry too much about that when you consider the fact that he's so inexpensive. He's going to see the bulk of the snaps, and that's really what you're looking for in terms of a guy this far down. Who's going to get the touches? Who's going to get the opportunities? And at $5,000, I don't see how you get away from using him, even if you consider the Colts to have a better defense than what they faced last week.
Pearce, what are you sensing here with Mitchell? $5,000, will he be chalky?
He probably will be. Let me play the role of the worrying too much. So last week when he came into the game, he just slotted right into Mostert's role. The script, the game plan against a pretty weak defense in Detroit was to give the ball to Mostert. And so when he came into the game, he basically took that entire game plan. Well, this week it's going to be an entirely new script. It's not going to be a basic design for Mostert that he'll slide into. They're going to use all three running backs. We'll probably see Trey Sermon be active this week, a different game plan. Again, I could be worrying too much. It is San Francisco, and you usually can trust whichever running back that they're going to roll with, which would have been last week's Mostert, which ended up being Mitchell. But we could possibly see a committee like we talked about with the other teams be rolled out in this game. And if that's the case, then maybe he should be a little less chalky.